The Fellowship of the College of Physicians and Surgeons, or FCPS, is a very important goal for many doctors. Passing the FCPS. Part 1 exam is the first big step on this path. It is a tough exam, but with the right plan, you can succeed. Think of it as a gateway to your future specialization. This exam tests your basic medical knowledge. It checks if you have a strong understanding of the fundamental sciences. It is not just about memorizing facts, it is about understanding concepts and applying them. Many doctors feel nervous about this exam, which is completely normal. However, good preparation can turn that nervousness into confidence. This exam is designed to ensure that all doctors entering specialized training have a solid base. The College of Physicians and Surgeons Pakistan, or CPSP, wants to see that you remember what you learned in medical school. The subjects covered are the ones you studied in your initial years. These include anatomy, physiology, pathology, and more. The questions are in the format of multiple choice questions, or MCQs. This means you have to choose the best answer from a list of options. It tests both your knowledge and your ability to think quickly and accurately under pressure. Preparing for this is a marathon, not a sprint. The FCPS Part 1 is a common exam for many different specialties. Whether you want to be a surgeon, a physician, or a dentist, this exam is often your starting point. This is why it covers a wide range of basic medical subjects. The CPSP sets a standard that all candidates must meet. Passing this exam shows that you are ready for the next level of rigorous training. It is a sign of your dedication and hard work. Every successful specialist you see today has gone through this same process. They all started with this first important step, just like you are doing now. So what does this mean for you? It means you need a clear and simple plan. You do not need to feel overwhelmed by the amount of information. The key is to break it down into smaller, manageable parts. This guide will help you do just that. We will talk about what to study, how to make a schedule, and what books to use. We will also share tips on how to practice with MCQs and how to stay calm and focused. Remember, passing FCPS Part 1 is an achievable goal. With a good strategy and consistent effort, you will be well on your way to success in your chosen field. To pass FCPS Part 1, you must focus on the most important subjects. These are the pillars of your medical knowledge. The main subjects are anatomy, physiology, and pathology. These three are very high yield, meaning many questions come from them. In anatomy, you should pay special attention to neuroanatomy, embryology, and histology. For physiology, focus on systems like the cardiovascular, respiratory, and endocrine systems. General pathology and special pathology are both crucial. Understanding inflammation, neoplasia, and systemic diseases is key. Do not forget about the other important subjects too. Besides the big three, you also need to study pharmacology, biochemistry, and microbiology. Pharmacology questions often test your knowledge of drug mechanisms and side effects. Focus on major drug classes that are commonly used. In biochemistry, topics like metabolism, vitamins, and genetics are frequently asked. Microbiology covers bacteriology, virology, and immunology. You should know the important microorganisms and the diseases they cause. While these subjects might seem secondary to the big three, they still make up a significant portion of the exam. A good score in these areas can make a huge difference in your final result. Creating a study timetable is one of the most effective things you can do. A good plan keeps you organized and ensures you cover all the topics. Start by figuring out how much time you have until the exam. Be realistic about how many hours you can study each day. If you're working, your schedule will be different from someone who is studying full-time. Divide your time among the different subjects. Give more time to subjects you find difficult. For example, you could study anatomy in the morning, pathology in the afternoon, and do MCQs in the evening. A balanced schedule prevents burnout. Your timetable should be flexible. Life is unpredictable and you might miss a study session. Do not get discouraged. Just adjust your plan and keep going. A good idea is to have a review day each week. On this day, you can go over everything you studied during the week. This helps to reinforce your memory. Write your timetable down and put it somewhere you can see it every day. This will help you stay on track. Remember, a timetable is a tool to help you, not a strict rule to stress you out. It gives your preparation structure and purpose. Choosing the right study resources is very important for your preparation. You do not need to read dozens of huge textbooks. It is better to stick to a few good books and know them well. For anatomy, many students find Snell's Clinical Anatomy to be very helpful. For physiology, Guyton and Hall is a classic choice, but BRS Physiology is great for a quick review. Robbins' Basic Pathology is essential for pathology. For pharmacology, Katzung is the standard, but Lippincott's illustrated reviews is easier to read. For biochemistry, many students prefer Lippincott's as well. Find the books that match your learning style. In addition to big textbooks, review books and notes are your best friends. These resources summarize the most important information. Books like First Aid for the USML Step 1 are excellent for a quick, high-yield review of all subjects. Many seniors also share their personal notes. These can be very valuable because they often highlight topics that frequently appear in the exam. You can also find many resources online. Websites and YouTube channels dedicated to FCPS preparation can provide helpful explanations and visual aids. Using a mix of textbooks, review books, and online content will create a well-rounded study approach. Practicing with multiple choice questions, or MCQs, is absolutely essential. It is not enough to just read the theory. You must learn how to apply your knowledge to solve questions. Start doing MCQs from day one of your preparation. After you study a topic, try to solve MCQs related to it. This will help you understand your weak areas. There are many MCQ books available, often called past papers or recalls. These books contain questions from previous exams. They give you a very good idea of the exam pattern and the type of questions that are asked. When you practice MCQs, do not just look for the right answer. Try to understand why the other options are wrong. This is a very powerful learning technique. It deepens your understanding of the topic. Keep a separate notebook for difficult or important MCQs. Write down the question and the correct answer with a short explanation. Review this notebook regularly. As the exam gets closer, you should try to do timed mock exams. This will help you manage your time better during the actual test. Consistent MCQ practice builds the confidence and speed needed to excel. Preparing for the FCPS. Part 1 exam can be very stressful. It is a long and demanding journey. It is important to take care of your mental and physical health. Make sure you get enough sleep every night. A tired mind cannot learn effectively. Aim for at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Eating healthy food is also crucial. Avoid junk food and sugary drinks that can make you feel sluggish. Instead, eat balanced meals with plenty of fruits and vegetables. Regular physical activity is a great way to reduce stress. Even a short 30-minute walk every day can make a big difference. It is also important to take regular breaks from studying. Studying for long hours without a break can lead to burnout. Use the Pomodoro technique, where you study for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break. After a few cycles, take a longer break. During your breaks, do something you enjoy. Listen to music, talk to a friend, or watch a short video. Do not feel guilty about taking time off. These breaks are necessary to keep your mind fresh and focused. Remember to stay connected with your family and friends. Their support can be a great source of strength. As the exam day approaches, it is normal to feel anxious. Try some simple relaxation techniques to stay calm. Deep breathing exercises can be very effective. When you feel stressed, take a few slow, deep breaths. This can help lower your heart rate and calm your nerves. Positive thinking is also very powerful. Instead of thinking about failing, visualize yourself succeeding. Remind yourself of all the hard work you have put in. Trust in your preparation. On the day before the exam, do not try to learn anything new. Just relax and review your important notes lightly. Finally, believe in yourself. You have come this far, and you have what it takes to pass this exam. The FCPS journey is a marathon, and Part 1 is just one milestone. Do not be discouraged by setbacks. If you fail, it is not the end of the world. Many successful doctors had to try more than once. The important thing is to learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. Stay persistent, stay positive, and stay focused on your goal. Your hard work will pay off. We wish you the very best of luck on your exam.